Hi, I'm NibletK's and welcome to another Hearthstone episode. Just like I promised, we will be doing a Warlock deck, and my deck tracker is taking like forever to load for some instance. There you go. Okay, much better. Much better. Now if you would just get off my screen and let me play the game, there you go. That looks already a lot decent. Okay, so sorry about the technical difficulties, but I'm a pleb, I'm a noob, whatever. So as you can see, Hearthstone looks very different because today is the day that they launched the new event, the Hollow's End, and basically you're gonna get a bunch of free cards. Blizzard implemented a new gifting system, and you get a free gift from them, like a pack of classic cards, and other than that they will give you two more what was Whispers of the Old Gods cards packs, and two more Knights of the Frozen Throne. Yeah, so that's it. So you're gonna get 5 packs in total, so that's pretty decent. Thank you, Blizzard, for for spoiling us with all these goodies. Also, the new thing, the arena, you're gonna get a free arena run, and as you can see, the characters look different because it's the first time ever that you're gonna have 2 classes. So you're gonna draft from 2 classes, but I'm not gonna do that now. What we are going to be focusing on is a Zoo Demon Lock. So here we go. Here's the deck. Right, we got Blood Imps, Fireflies because they're always good 1-drops, Flame Imp, Malchezaar's Imp, Soulfire for the discard, so Malchezaar works with the Soulfire and with Doomguard. That is all of the discard mechanics that I have in the deck. That is all you need. Next we have Void Callers, and we have Bone Mare and Tar Creeper as your taunts. What the fuck? Hearthstone deck tracker has stopped working. Windows is checking for a solution. Well, nice time you found to check for a solution. Oh, come on. Let me in the game. If you're not gonna work, then just let me in the game. Okay. Let's try to open that again. Hearthstone deck tracker. Until that thing will open, I will tell you a little bit more about the deck. So we got the Flappy Birds in here. We got this Crystal Weaver, which will buff up your demons. Despicable Dreadlord is definitely a good one. Doomguard, definitely. We got the Blood Reaver Gul'dan in here for the matches that will take forever. And we got the one Blood Fury potions because we do have demons and we can buff them. And I also put in 1 Mindbreaker because sometimes this card will help you a lot in the priest matchups. Yeah, that's pretty much why I put it in there. You can take it out if you don't like it. You can put another Blood Fury potion or anything else. And other than that, the deck is basically a normal zoo deck that revolves around Prince Keleseth. So your mulligan is basically get cheap cards and, if possible, get Keleseth in your opening hand. If you guys don't already know, Keleseth is the one prince that will buff all of your other minions by +1/+1 if your deck has no other 2-drops. So he is the only 2-drop. What's wrong, pussycat? My cat is watching the stream right now. She's watching Kendrick. Kendrick Swish, hype.
Gul'dan versus Valeera.
Go to sleep.
Watch your back.
So the deck tracker is not working like at all. Okay, I can live with that, I guess. Oh wait, it's motherfucker. So we got 1-drops. I don't need that. Maybe I'll even get rid of... I have too many 1-drops. And I want to get the Prince, if possible, right? Okay, we got Flappy, and we got the Blood Imp. And here's the Mindbreaker. Mindbreaker is not going to be the best this turn. However, Voidwalker into Blood Imp might be the best, because it's going to buff our Voidwalker up to 4 health, meaning it will not die to a backstab and hero power. Playing 2 1/3s is okay in the early game as well. However, it will not help you that much because you don't have a discard afterwards. Oh, and like I said, we drew the nuts. I did not say that. Not at all. But you want to have Prince Keleseth on turn 1 or turn 2 as soon as possible, actually. Ooh, and that's actually good. He can't use... I mean, he can use backstab on that guy. So that's gonna be a 2/2 with charge. That's fine. A little bit. Oh, we got the Flame Amp. That seems okay. So I can Flame Imp or with Prince Malkazar, or I could try to get something that gets rid of that. Basically Soulfire. Or we could try to play this. Nah. I think playing as many minions as I can is better. And I think I will take... Should I take the trade? Let's take the trade. Hearthstone is a little bit laggy. I don't really know why. Oh well. Or maybe because too many people are playing on Blizzard servers, and today is the day that Destiny 2 is about to get launched, so that was a mistake on his part. He did not combo anything. Oh, he didn't have anything cheap, so he wants to put it back. Oh, okay. So him consuming a Shadow Step is good for us. So right now we're going to play everything. And we're gonna use the Mindbreaker and deny him the weapon. I think I'll take the trade. He doesn't have... If he didn't have what to combo last turn, it's gonna be hard for him to combo, even if he has another SI7 agent. He might have it, I mean... It's not something that you can't have. But is it worth it? So you can take the trades here and just go for face. It's gonna be hard for him to get through. He used up his 1/1s. He still can't use the hero power. Ooh, he's playing Cairn. That's not really something that you see very often. So almost always you want to go with Flappy Bird for face and get a good outcome. So right now I think Poisonous might be the best one. And we can even use our Doomguard. We can trade this one away, he's already damaged. He just do a lot of damage. See, there's a little stutter, I don't get it. Oh well. Now you might be asking, why the fuck are you watching another stream if you're doing a recording? Well, the thing is, Kendrick is giving away a Blizzard virtual ticket for BlizzCon, so I would highly recommend to check him out if you're not already checking him out, or just check out your favorite streamers that are involved on a higher capacity, so to say, with Blizzard, because they do receive a whole lot of goodies. They receive a lot of codes. Okay, so that's basically the deck. Yeah. Now I remember why I don't talk that much. Because it sucks. And it hurts your throat.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
Okay. Oh,
I
my
am
bad.
your nightmare.
So, I am your nightmare. We actually have a decent curve. So, we might keep all of this. I think I will. Just because it's a curve and we do have the prince. We can even go prince on turn 1.
Why do you call?
Okay, Void Walker. Ooh, okay. It's almost always a good idea to coin out the prince, because from here on out every card you draw will be buffed. Except your spells, but we don't run that many spells. Literally. Ooh, and that's good. We picked up a 1-drop. That's really good. I don't think it's ever worth damaging that thing now, so I'm not gonna attack this turn. Next turn we can definitely attack. So he's running the pirate package. That's something I didn't want to do anymore, because a lot of people run the Golaka crawlers and you're setting up yourself to have a huge downside sometimes. But not too many people have the Golakas, and it's still a nice, if you have the prince with this is gonna be a 4/4 and you're gonna have a 3/3 that charges, so that's kind of cool. That is kind of annoying. I think I will have to do this. I think I'll have to trade here, and I guess I'll even have to take this trade. Kinda sucks a little bit. It really sucks trading your imp away, especially when having Doom Guards, because that's the way you you cycle your hand. Okay. Doom Guard discards other Doom Guard. Okay. Feels bad.
Truth is found in death.
So now you see how the decks work on both perspectives, and also different variations. Ooh. Oh. Okay, trade away, trade away. That's kind of good. I think almost always we want to do this. Sure, he can kill Flappy, that doesn't matter, but he has to trade both of his minions away, or he has to use something like a Doom Guard or something like that on it. Okay, so he can just trade the prince away now. That's a lot of minions already on board. We got the Mindbreaker as well. I think I'm gonna tap here. Ooh, Bone Mare. Okay, so we gotta do the Dreadlord. That's gonna have 4 attack. I can hit this once, and then I'm gonna do 1 damage to everything and kill that as well. He might have Bone Mare as well. No, he didn't have it. He might have the charge. No. So he's using the deck that I used before I switched to this one. I think this one is a little bit more viable, in my opinion. But you know, Hearthstone is it is a card game, so sometimes luck is always on someone's side.
Speak your peace.
He's very aggressive right now. Very aggressive.
You are
I'm sorry about that. That is my follower alert, and I just got a new follow. I got a tap. Ah, shit. I got nothing. I got nothing. He managed to have better value on the trades, and he established a good board behind some good enough tones. He also managed to play the Prince pretty early. So you can see both decks are viable. It all depends on how well you draw and out control your opponent, right? Because it's really a value game. You want to outmaneuver yourself. You want to maneuver through that and just try to establish board control, right? 'Cause that's how you win, through board control. Okay, so against a rogue, we're gonna play almost the exact same thing, right? If rogue has the prince and she can not backstab, she can shadow stab and play the prince again, she's gonna have more value than us on the minions. However, we were fortunate enough to draw the prince yet again, third time in a row, in our opening hand, so to say. So that's kind of cool. That is definitely cool, but shit. So here's where you see the really annoying power of this, I don't even know what I should call it. Well, she didn't have the backstab. I keep calling that backstab, it's shadow step. Ooh, okay. That's already value. We got the soul fire, but I don't think so. Our minion's better than hers, but she doesn't have to use anything right now. This is kind of annoying. So we can play this and the little one. Try not to do anything else. It's interesting that he plays the Cold Light Oracles as well. Oh, okay. Ah, Vile Spine. How I love you.
Total corruption, total power.
Sure, send the little guy.
We can still do decent enough damage to him. I was a little bit distracted, I'm sorry about that. Usually when I do recordings, I am not on any other media, and I try to focus solely on this. So as you can see, he's also doing like the same thing, trying to put a lot of value on controlling the board, keeping everything on his side, like just killing my minions, not taking trades that are not necessary. You guys saw that. So I can pretty much play everything and discard Gul'dan, and I think I have to do that because even though Gul'dan is a good card, right now he will not really help me like at all. I'm like 4 turns away of using him, and by then I will be so low that I would be actually in the grave. I will be underground, 6 feet under. So I gotta play as many minions as I can and do as much damage and controlling as I can. Kinda sucks.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Well, that is my downside. That is definitely my downside. Bone Mare. It's not gonna help. It's definitely not gonna help. So he will probably have Leroy Jenkins or the other Vilespine. Maybe other Vilespine going no 1 at 2, and he needs 11. That is probably Cold Blood. That is not enough, but he did trade everything away. He even controlled, even in the last matchup. I mean, even in the last thing, he did kill everything on my side.
Unleash me.
So as you guys can see, if you control the board, you're gonna win. If you get out controlled, you're gonna have a tough time catching up. Wow. Why didn't you kick me with Van Cleef? Come on, you should have at least dealt to 15 damage. If you're scared about things like that, you can actually put in, instead of maybe the Blood Fury Potion or the Mind Breaker, if you feel that doesn't do anything, you can put Spellbreaker, right? So if you go into my collection and you go into spell, no, let's type silence. There we go. Neutrals. Here he is. So you can tech in this card for those awkward situations that you are getting yourself into, or you see that you're running into, and this will be a good card. This will definitely be a good card. It's good against Bone Mare buffs, or like you saw, you know, Rogue Legendary Advin Van Cleef. That will be enormous sometimes. Okay, so that's it about Zoolock today. Funny enough, I showcased the other deck yesterday and it went just like today, meh. And today I'm playing the other deck and I'm running up against rogues right now and I'm still going like meh. So these decks are meant to be highly aggressive, taking control, being aggressive like all the time, being all over. You will get some difficult choices sometimes, but the more you play these kind of decks, and especially this deck and the other Tempo Rogue, they revolve around Prince Keleseth, so you will get used to knowing exactly what cards you want in the early game and what cards you want to keep and what cards you're looking for against certain other matchups. And the more you play, the faster you will climb and the more comfortable you will get with these decks. So I will bid you farewell, and I am saying to you guys, good luck, have fun, I'll see you on the ladder, and I'll see you in the next video.